Joining us now is someone who knows an awful lot about our southern border. That's former Texas Governor, former Energy Secretary Rick Perry. Governor, good to see you. I really feel for the people of Texas. The only thing that I take heart in is that the Border Patrol, Federal Border Patrol, they were saying they're not going in. They're not cutting that razor wire. They're not going to have a confrontation with Texas National Guard. What if Joe Biden then tries to federalize Texas's Guard? What's going to happen?
Yeah, good on those men and women. Let me say first, God bless Greg Abbott, standing up and basically saying he's not going to allow this continual dilution of our country, this just overrunning of our border, the literal letting in of these individuals who, you nailed it right on the head, Sean, when you talked about there's a lot of bad people involved in this that are coming across the border. People we don't know who they are, but I guarantee, as sure as God made strawberries, that some of them are being sent here with bad intent in their mind, and they're gonna go do some bad things in this country. And Greg Abbott and those 25 other governors that stood up, God bless them as well. I'm telling you, this administration likes to talk about, constitutional crises that be created by Donald Trump. And right here, right before our eyes, we see a constitutional crisis being created by the Biden administration. And Texans aren't going to put up with it. They're standing up. They're doing what's right. And, I hope that it doesn't turn into anything worse than just, being put out. But the other thing that's going to happen is Texas is going to become a substantially redder state than it already is. Those Hispanic, historically Democrats along the border are seeing what this administration is doing, and they're going to walk away from the Democrat Party and say, no more, we've had it with you. We're going to go join the party that's of a rule of law and that believes in keeping our country safe and sound and economically viable.
Governor, the two of us spent a lot of time in this very area. We even did a show from the border right by the Rio Grande. Was out with you on boats. You got to really educate me in this particular area. There's nothing in that decision by the Supreme Court that forces Texas to take down any wire. There's nothing in that decision that prevents them from putting up more wire. As a matter of fact, if I look at the Constitution, I'll look down if you don't mind. Article 4 says the federal government shall protect the states against invasion. Well, John Solomon had a story about all these top FBI luminaries. I mean, guys that oversaw the Bureau's intelligence, counterterrorism, criminal training ops. They're the ones that said in modern history, the U.S. has never suffered an invasion of the homeland, and yet one is happening now, and they went as far as to say that Joe Biden's policies have unleashed an invasion of military-age male foreigners who posed one of the most pernicious ever threats to American security. Now, excuse me, Governor, but if that's not a clear and present danger to every American's safety and security, I don't know what is.
Spot on, Sean. Let me tell you, I don't think there's anything that needs to get more coverage right now than that letter by those individuals who spent a lifetime protecting America, and for them to come forward and say, never before have we seen this type of activity. Never before have we seen evidence of people who have harm on their minds to do to Americans freely coming into this country. And the shocking part about this, Sean, is that you have a president of the United States and administration that seems to be helping them right along. We want to go cut the barbed wire and let these people freely come in and dilute this country. I'm stunned that Americans are not just up in arms, literally, with what's going on, and sending a clear message. This administration is, look, if this is how you plan on getting reelected, good luck, my friend, because it's not going to happen.
I honestly, I feel for law enforcement because I have so much respect for them, but they have respect for each other. And the fact that Border Patrol has come out so strongly and so supportive of the efforts of Governor Abbott and the Guard, and knowing darn well that Joe Biden created this crisis, I think it's been pretty inspiring. Those governors that you mentioned, every Republican governor has spoken out in defense of Texas. And I stand with Texas, too. You once gave me the honor. I'm an honorary Texan governor. I have that document proudly displayed in my studio, and I really stand with the people of Texas tonight. This has got to stop. It's bad for the country. It always has been, and it's of Joe Biden's making. It's horrible. Governor, good to see you.